Following Anakin's fall to the dark side, Darth Sidious sent his new Sith apprentice to the Jedi Temple to murder every Jedi there that remained to oppose them, which included the Jedi Younglings. Sidious sent Vader upon this mission to solidify his new apprentice's allegiance to the dark side and to further drive him away from his former existence as Anakin Skywalker. However, apart from strengthening Vader's position within the dark side, Sidious had another important reason for sending his apprentice to murder the Jedi Younglings that remained within the temple, a reason that was even more crucial to Sidious's plans than merely cementing Vader's allegiance to the Sith. In this video expose, I will explain the real reason why Sidious had Vader slaughter the Jedi Younglings in revenge of the Sith. Only weeks after Vader sustained his devastating injuries following his defeat to Obi-Wan, Sidious allowed himself to wonder what might have occurred if Anakin had not killed Padme on Mustafar. This was a topic that had occupied the Dark Lord of the Sith's mind over the preceding weeks, as Padme's ultimate fate was crucial to the fate of his apprentice Vader. As the novel Dark Lord: The Rise of Darth Vader makes clear, it was Sidious who deliberately orchestrated pushing Anakin and Padme together just prior to the start of the Clone War, both for political purposes, in preventing Padme from voting against the Military Creation Act, and as a way in which to burden Anakin's path with temptation. Having brought the two together, and having successfully turned Anakin away from the teachings of the Jedi, and opened his eyes to his true calling as a Sith, Sidious needed a way in which to drive Padme and Anakin apart. In order to fulfill this objective, Sidious ordered Vader to attack the Jedi Temple and slaughter all those within it. As Sidious knew, clone troopers would have been sufficient to successfully deal with the instructors and younglings. However, Sidious sent Vader to accompany the clones and take part in the eradication of the Jedi within the temple, because he knew that no matter how much Padme loved Anakin, she would never understand or forgive him for slaughtering the Jedi, and more specifically, the Jedi Younglings. Therefore, although Sidious ordered Vader to murder every Jedi within the temple, including the Younglings, as a way in which to ensure his place within the dark side and on the side of the Sith, Sidious's primary reason for doing so was to seal Padme's fate, in driving her away from Anakin, and ensuring that he had no further attachment to her. Rather, Anakin would be attached only to the dark side, the Sith, and to Sidious himself. Sidious's plan wasn't necessarily to have Vader kill Padme. He was merely certain that given Vader's murderous actions within the temple, their love would die, or perhaps she would even lose the will to live, with both outcomes succeeding in dividing the two. Amazingly, Padme's death actually made Sidious's initial efforts to begin Vader's training in the dark side more difficult. This was because Vader had initially become prone to anger and rage that was unprofitable, as it couldn't be utilized by him as a Sith, and he was far too focused on enacting revenge upon the surviving Jedi. Further, Vader was resentful of Sidious, having felt that he was lied to by the Dark Lord of the Sith, due to the fact that he wasn't able to save Padme, as he'd been led to believe was possible. Nonetheless, although Vader's mission that called on him to murder the Jedi Younglings within the temple on Coruscant was important to cement his allegiance to the Sith and his place within the dark side, Sidious's true goal was to establish Padme's future, in driving her away from Anakin forever. So there we have it. The real reason why Sidious had Vader slaughter the Jedi Younglings. We love making these videos, so why not subscribe for more fun Star Wars theories and discussions? Also, if you enjoyed the video, think about giving a like or leaving a comment. If not for me, for trying to put a positive spin on things.